Hey, what's up guys? So today I'm doing another benchmark video on my Pascal Titan X SLI and my 6950X at 4.4 gigahertz. Today I'm doing GTA 5, and before I get into the world and start driving around in this sexy car, I'm gonna just show off my settings. So I'm running at 5K DSR. I am using FXAA, no MSAA. Everything else is 100% maxed out except for reflection MSA. That's at 4x. Soft shadows is using Nvidia. It's using Nvidia PCSS. Everything else is maxed out. Now, in my advanced settings, everything is turned on. Extended distance scaling and extended shadow distance is all maxed out as well. And now I'm gonna start driving around. On the top right, there is a very small frame counter. I'm very sorry if it's hard to see, but when I'm running at 5K, as far as I know, there's no way that I can really show off the frame rate here without it looking tiny. I don't want to use fraps because it would slow down my performance, and I'm using Nvidia Shadowplay to capture this gameplay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drive around the map, then go to the airport in Los Angeles. I'm gonna drive around the map, then go to the Los Santos airport and fly a plane to the airport in Blaine County. Alright. So right now the frame rate is in the 60s. This is looking pretty good. Pretty good. I'm sorry there's no better overlay I could do that would show like your clock speeds. Like I tried to get Precision X working, EVGA Precision X, but for some reason it doesn't show up in GTA. I'm not sure why. It shows up on different applications. It even shows up on Spotify for some reason, but it doesn't show up on GTA, and I'm not sure why. So I'm sorry I couldn't give you guys more detailed information. But since the frame counter is so hard to see, I'll be talking about the frame rate as I go along. Alright, so right now we're starting to dip into the 50s because we're in the countryside and there's a lot of foliage. And the draw distance is starting to get very big. Alright, stick into the high 50s, low 60s. And my Titan X's are sounding like a hairdryer. Rightfully so though, because the stock Nvidia coolers suck. I will be getting water blocks from my Titans and I'll be running them on water. Right now my graphics cards run like 1600 megahertz and they dip into the low 1400s when they're really hot, and my main card even gets like 90 degrees at load. Even though I have good airflow and double slot spacing between them. But hopefully once I get water blocks, I'll be able to push them to 2 gigahertz and then I can rerun some benchmarks, because at stock speeds this is an 11 teraflop card and at 2 gigahertz it's a 14 teraflop card. So hopefully I can get some significantly better performance once I get these cards on water. Also, I own these cards. I'm not renting them. I'm not borrowing them. They're mine. So if you guys want to see me do benchmark some other games, please let me know. I'll try to do it. Because I don't have any like time limit for how long I have these cards. Also, if you guys want to see me do like a traditional benchmark video where I put together like a graph full of numbers captured in fraps for averages in games, just let me know, because I'm a total noob at all these editing softwares and I don't even know how to make graphs. But if you really want me to do a regular benchmark video, I could probably figure out how to do that. Anyway, frame rate's staying about the same. Still high 50s, low 60s. But considering this is 5K, that's pretty impressive, and at max settings to add to that. I know that extended distance scaling is very demanding. Like if I were to turn that off, we would probably be in like the 70s right now. Oops, I wasn't looking. I should dip here because of all these trees. Yep, down to high 40s. Yeah, the frame rate's not looking good here. However, when I'm in Los Santos, as you will see later, the frame rate can get into the high 80s, and even the high 90s in some places. GTA 5 is just all over the place in terms of frame rate. Like the city in some cases can be double the frame rate of the countryside. All right, we should be getting back to high 50s, low 60s in this area. Yep. But I'm using a G-Sync monitor, so all these frame drops are not really noticeable. Like, this is totally playable. I play this game on a regular basis. I didn't just get this for benchmarking, so I think this is playable, even though I have a 165 Hz monitor. And here we were in the high 60s, 70s in that bridge because it was almost no foliage. And here we're back to standard frame rate in the 60s. Okay, high 50s, low 60s again. I feel like that's if I had to draw an average, I would probably say like 58 to 60 frames per second is average around the map. That's what I'd say. But again, considering this is 5K and max settings, that's really impressive. The game just looks amazing. I know that through shadow play and YouTube compression, you guys can't really see like the full quality, but on my screen it looks just amazing. Alright, so as I drive into the city, like I said earlier, we're all doing the high 80s, 90s. Yeah, the frame rate here just skyrockets when you get to the city. Yeah, high 80s, around 85, oh, 90. Alright, so I'm just gonna drive to the Los Santos airport right now. Oh, went the wrong way. I'm stupid. Yeah, frame rate here is looking good, around 90. Definitely a big difference of 40 frames compared to the countryside. Wow, here we're in the high 90s, low 100s. Yeah, 102. Definitely a huge difference in frame rate from different places of the map. Alright, so let's see if the gates can open for me. Yes, I love that about the new GTA update, how the airport gates can just open. You don't have to go over that jump. Alright. Time to take this for a fly. Not my plane, not my rules. I always love flying upside down low to the ground on the military planes, but this plane can't do that. If I were to fly upside down right now, it just goes splat on the ground. Frame rate here is still looking very good. I'm in the 90s right now, low 90s, high 80s, high 90s. So it's just fluctuating all around. Oh, and now we're back to countryside frame rates back there for a second. I feel like some areas of Los Santos where there are a lot of palm trees, the frame rate there can dip a good amount because the trees have a lot of foliage and a lot of tessellation. Okay, this camera angle is way too far away from the plane. Yeah, that's better. Alright, so now I'm just gonna land this onto the Blaine County Airport. Frame rate here is in the low 50s right now, high 40s. When you're in the air, it doubles down on how much distance scaling it needs to do and how much foliage it has to render, and that really brings down the frame rate. Alright, to Milan. Oops. Alright. Alright, so that was a good benchmark run, and this is going to be it for this video. Again, if you want to see me benchmark any other games, please let me know, but thanks for watching. Alright, see ya.